This video and every other video on this channel is brought to you by our channel members. Join today for early access, bonus content, and more. Hello, LSLV Universe, it's the Doctor, and set number 3. And welcome back to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. Welcome back to Lethal Lottery. That is right, folks. The official first round begins right now. That it does is out first. It is the man beast, Rhyno, making his way to the ring. Rhyno, his second match against the Grand Champion this week, came up short trying to win the Grand title this past week on TNA. But now tonight, he teams up with the star of the show. There's a reason the LS11 Universe has dubbed this team Beauty and the Man Beast. That's right, because Rhyno is teaming up with the former AEW Women's World Champ, Anna Jay. So, Anna Jay makes her way down to the ring. And here comes the LS11 Grand Champion. That is right, here he comes. Third matchup today. He's doing it to himself at this point. Right, but he is going for it nonetheless. Here comes Zander to the ring. So, Zander makes his way down to the ring, ready for action. And Zander tonight has to team up with a man that he has been getting annoyingly along with, according to himself. Yep, there he is. Frankie Kazarian. Kaz makes his way to the ring. Let's do this. Kaz and Zander took down Bobby Fish and Sol Ruka in the qualifiers last week. And now, Zander's got to deal with Rhyno again this week. How many times is he going to get gored this week? Rhyno with a clothesline. This guy got beaten to a bloody pulp earlier today by Buddy Murphy on LAW. Of course, the announcement was made this Tuesday, a very special LS11 Indie Show Taboo Tuesday. The LS11 fans are going to vote on matches and stipulations. Zander will be defending the LS11 Grand title against Bullet Club's Buddy Murphy on that night. That is right, it's Zander now. Big jabs at Rhyno now. Rhyno knocks him in the corner. Head first goes Zander, though. Well, Rhyno with Zander runs into him again. Rhyno. Big knee strike. Zander is down. We are seeing just how in trouble Zander is right now as Rhyno takes him down. And Rhyno back though. Right hook connecting. Taking down Rhyno. Zander coming in hot here. The man beast clotheslined out of the ring. Tag to the back of Kaz. Kaz doesn't seem too thrilled about Zander going about it that way, but it works. Kazarian running the ropes now as Zander picking Rhyno back up to his feet, and Zander. Uh-oh. Rhyno with the big spine buster. And Kaz flies out onto him. Kazarian dropping Rhyno there now, grabs a hold of him. Kaz putting Rhyno back into the ring, follows after him here. Kaz gets Rhyno back up now, and Kaz chopping away. Kazarian has knocked down Rhyno. Frankie Kazarian, no, Rhyno. Uranagi taking him down. Grabs a hold of Kaz now, getting him back up to his feet, and Rhyno belly to Kazarian. The cover now on Frankie here for the 1, 2, no. Now tagging in Anna Jay, and the former AEW Women's Champion is in. Jay has got Frankie Kazarian down now. Kaz, the former X Division Champion, former Speed Champion. And Jay across the ring into a corner. Tag made to Zander now, and now double axe handle from Zander, knocks back Anna Jay here, and now Zander. Anna Jay up, atomic drop, knocking it down here into the clothesline. German suplex from the former AEW champion. Zander knocking it back here. Zander taken down here by Anna Jay. Off the ropes now. Drop toe hold there. Zander taking it down here. Grabs a hold of it now. And Zander with Anna Jay back to her feet. Anna Jay. I'll break her now. Zander redirects her over the top rope. And Zander hits her with the DDT. But cover now. Zander's got Anna Jay down, saved by Rhyno. The man beast makes the save here. Anna Jay with a big whirling neck breaker there. Jay coming in here. Zander drop toe hold. Knocking it down here. Zander getting her back up to her feet. And Zander. Oh, Rhyno. Jay rolling him through. Grabs the Grand Champion. Bridging the cover now. Anna Jay. 1. Nearly gets it. Zander nearly caught off guard. There's Anna Jay. Back here. Zander goes for the kick. Anna Jay. Turning him around now. And Anna Jay. Oh, kicked in the midsection. Hook taking it down here. Anna Jay goes down. Zander. Side steps now. And Anna Jay across the ring into the corner of the pair of kings. Elbow strike taking down Zander. And again knocks him back. Anna Jay. That man into jumping neck breaker. Down goes Zander. Tag made to Kaz. Tag made to Rhyno. Now Rhyno. The strike knocking back Kaz and Rhyno. Wait a minute. Connecting now to Zander and Rhyno. Oh, wait a minute. Door! Oh, but Kaz with a DDT. Kaz now dives out on the Rhyno. Zander took the bullet this week for Kaz. That's right. Remember last week, Kaz ate a Soul Snatcher so that Zander could pin Soul Ruka. And now tonight, Zander eats a gore as Kaz takes down Anna Jay and Frankie Kazarian. Fade to black. To a cover. 1, 2, 3. Frankie Kazarian and Zander are moving to round 2 of Lethal Lottery. Kaz and Zander picking up the unexpected win there. Zander right here ate the bullet of the gore so that Kaz wouldn't. Kaz hitting fade to black. Zander and Frankie Kazarian move on to the second round. Big win for them. The Para Kings getting another big win, and they're the first team moving on. Any more coming up next here at Lethal Lottery. All right, folks, well, we move into our second of 8 matches here tonight. As making their way to the ring. Here come the Desperados of Fire. KJ Elliott and Flame Shadow making their way to the ring. Big matchup for these two here tonight. They had their debut a few weeks ago, where they took down LeBron James and Casey Navarro to qualify. The Desperados of Fire. One of the only real teams in this match, in this tournament. That's right, they were a team before the tournament. But here come their opponents first. Part of LAW. That is right. There he is, JC Seraphim. So, JC Seraphim has made his way to the ring, and he teams up tonight with this man. Big Zeke is back. Yep. Ezekiel Jackson. Ezekiel Jackson back in action tonight. That's why this team is called the Darkest Core, but with 2 R's, because that's how core is spelled, apparently. Wouldn't you know it? Here we go. KJ and JC Seraphim. See, getting out of the way of that big lariat there from KJ. KJ with the double axe handle. Seraphim taking him down now, and KJ Elliott. Whoa. Seraphim into the roundhouse kick. We saw Kay a little earlier today on LAW mocking Liam Malone of the Klon for their loss in the 5-way matchup that kicked off the show. Really did. Liam told Kay that he better focus on this because no one wants to be known as the guys that got eliminated from Lethal Lottery by Ezekiel Jackson. It's true. I don't think anyone wants that. JC Seraphim has taken down Kay. KJ Elliott with the clothesline. JC Seraphim takes the eyes now, and JC Seraphim kick to the midsection, pulls him in. Twisted Fate. We'll cover now. JC Seraphim. 1, 2, no. Kick out from KJ Elliott. Remember, JC Seraphim nearly became the LAW United States champion a few months ago at Hardcore Halloween. Go ahead, say what you want to say. But then, a brave, young, handsome underdog got the win instead. Yeah, and we're going with this. Tag made the Flame Shadow, though, as the Desperados are fire with a double team. The double axe handle there, taking him down. JC Seraphim. Roundhouse kick, knocks him back, looking for Edge of Darkness. Edge of Chaos, rather. No, wait a minute. You see, swinging Flame Shadow around here. Goes for the Roundhouse Flame. Looking at the legs now. Flame Shadow. Going for him. Gets caught. And power slammed. Down goes Flame Shadow. JC Seraphim with Flame Shadow. To the corner now. Tag is made to Ezekiel Jackson. Big Zeke is in. Ezekiel Jackson. Power slam. Dropping the elbow. Been out KJ Elliott there. Ezekiel Jackson. Over the double axe handle. Knocking him down. The clothesline there. Grabbing onto him. KJ getting back up on the apron here. And now Ezekiel Jackson. Having to hold a Flame Shadow here. And Ezekiel Jackson pulling him in for big DDT there from Big Zeke. Flame Shadow is down. Ezekiel Jackson is hammering away at him. Kick down there now. Ezekiel Jackson. Having Flame Shadow now. Scooping him up overhead. Ezekiel Jackson. Whoa, no. Flame rolls him through into a cover on Big Zeke here. One. No. Ezekiel Jackson rolling it back over now. One. No. And the athleticism still. Ezekiel Jackson still has all these years later. Big kick there from Ezekiel Jackson. Shadow swings him back around now. Flame Shadow with Ezekiel Jackson up. And down with a Phantom Driver. Recover, saved by JC Seraphim. Seraphim taking the shot there. JC Seraphim. Up and down Flame Shadow here. Flame Shadow is down. Ezekiel Jackson is down. The competitors down at the moment here. Whoa, wait a minute. Well, there's Liam. Liam Malone of the League of Nations. And Liam. Outsider's Edge. And Flame has been left all alone as Ezekiel Jackson driving him into the mat. And Liam Malone of the Clawn gonna ensure that Desperados of Fire are eliminated from Lethal Lottery by Ezekiel Jackson. Just like that, the unlikely duo of Ezekiel Jackson and JC Seraphim have moved on to the next round of Lethal Lottery. What the hell? Alright, well, it's time for our next matchup. As we have got a complete battle of intergender here. As we have got Cassie Lee of TNA's Inspiration coming out first. This duo dubbed the Icons of Venus. As the iconic Cassie Lee makes her way to the ring. Cassie Lee, big matchup here tonight for her. She teams up tonight with the Venus of All Elite Wrestling. Because here comes Mina Shirakawa to the ring. There she is, Mina Shirakawa. Mina Shirakawa makes her way down to the ring. Been seeing more and more of her in Alice 11 Universe as of late. As the Venus is here. And out next, it is a fan favorite duo of Lethal Lottery. As here comes the charismatic enigma. Here comes Jeff Hardy to the ring. So, Jeff Hardy is here. Jeff Hardy makes his way down to the ring. Big matchup here tonight for him. As he teams up tonight, does the former WWE Champion and WrestleMania main eventer with a former ARW Interdimensional Champion and one of the only ARW competitors in this tournament. T-Money himself. Or as you probably know him better, Terry Crews. Terry Crews stormed through the duo of David Arquette and Bronson Reed in the qualifiers. As here is Terry Crews. So Jeff Hardy starting off with Cassie Lee. Here we go. F into Hurricane Rana going for the head here with head punches out of the gate. So down there, Jeff. Cassie Lee out of the way there. Cassie Lee, drop kick. And down Jeff Hardy. Double axe handle now. Takes him off his feet. He goes for the big kick now. And Cassie Lee. Whoa. Jeff Hardy with a standing moonsault. Takes it down. Hardy now getting her back up to her feet here. And Jeff Hardy with Cassie Lee. Throws her across the ring. Into the corner. Big splash. Melo takes it down here. And Jeff Hardy coming off the ropes for a big swanton splash there. Cassie Lee now going down. Thez press on Jeff. Down now, and Cassie Lee right hook connecting, and again Jeff rolling back through. Jeff Hardy goes for the clothesline. Cassie Lee grabs a hold of him, has him across the ring into the corner, forearm strike. Lee has got Jeff down now, and Jeff Hardy self back up here. Cassie Lee right hook connecting. Another one countered by Jeff, and Jeff Hardy into springboard drop kick. Cassie out of the way now. And now Cassie Lee with Jeff back across the ring into the corner. Tag is made. Mina Shirakawa is in. Mina and Cassie now with double shoulder blocks knocking down the former world champion. Mina Shirakawa wasting no time. Going with those stiff strikes to the head. Going down again. Now wait a minute. Hip toss there from Jeff. Grabs a hold of Mina, getting her back up to her feet here. Mina Shirakawa off the ropes now, and Jeff Hardy, hip toss. Kawa pulling herself up into the corner now, and Mina Shirakawa hit with a drop kick from Jeff. Hardy gets caught though. Shirakawa's got a hold of him here, and Mina Shirakawa with Jeff into the corner, clothesline, taking him down. Jeff Hardy, a big hip toss there to Mina. Grabs a hold of her now, getting her back up to her feet. Jeff Hardy with Mina into the corner now. An extreme savings tag made as here comes Terry. And Terry Crews and Jeff Hardy. Shoulder blocks taking down Mina. Shirakawa now Knee strike taking down Jeff. Terry Crews with a super kick. Terry now goes to the double axe handle. Mina's got hold of him though. Mina being into the midsection of Terry, taking him down here. Shirakawa getting Terry Crews back up to his feet, and Terry Crews. The corner now. Tag made. In comes Cassie Lee. The ropes into double shoulder blocks. Ropes now, and no. Crews. Of Cassie Lee now. Terry Crews. Has that down now. Goes for the knee strike. Cassie out of the way. Cassie Lee looking to use that speed to her advantage here. Taking down Terry here. Now Cassie Lee. No. Terry Crews swings her around. Terry Crews. Cassie Lee up now and drops her. Grabs a hold of it now. Terry Crews goes for the roundhouse. Sweep to the leg there. Terry with the shoulder block there. Has Cassie Lee down. Terry Crews. Oh, and from Cassie again. Taking him down here. Cassie Lee. Terry Crews now hits the ropes. Spear! Crews cutting her in half with that one. Saved by Shirakawa. How long, though? As Terry Crews. As Cassie Lee up. And jackhammer. Takes her down. Tag is made. In comes Jeff Hardy, who's going up top. John Cone is still down, but Jeff Hardy. Swan! Ton! Bomb! Well, the official is down. It's long over, though. You gonna get up anytime soon, John? One, two. Cassie Lee kicks out. Well, when she had a whole week to do so, I can't say I'm surprised. Now Jeff, whisper in the wind, misses. Cassie Lee tagging in Mina Shirakawa. Coming in now, and Mina with the knee to the head of Jeff. Mina Shirakawa with a big bicycle kick. Jeff's got the leg, though. Jeff sweeps the leg. Into a big drum kick now from Mina. Shirakawa now to put Jeff Hardy and Terry Crews out of the tournament here. Mina Shirakawa, diving knee drop. Taking Jeff back up to his feet now. Mina, no. Jeff. At the midsection. Into Twist of Fate. Recover now. Mina Shirakawa down. 1, 2. No! Cassie Lee got in the ring there for a moment. Looked like she was going to break up if Mina hadn't kicked out. As now Cassie Lee watching us on as Mina punched across the ring off the turnbuckle. Up to the top goes Jeff, and Jeff Hardy going to try again for Swanton. Into the cover now on Mina Shirakawa. Just like that. Jeff Hardy and Terry Crews moving on to the second round. Extreme Savings does it again. Jeff Hardy and Terry Crews with a big win there. Extreme Savings moves on to the second round. We've still got a few more we still have a few more round 1 matches coming up next. All right, well, we've got some well, it's all tag team action. All of it. Every single night. Yeah, it's all tag team action all the time. We got one of the more interesting ones tonight. That's right, as here is Lio Rush making his way to the ring. Man of the hour, as he likes to call himself. Well, Leo, we ain't got an hour. We got about 20 seconds for your entrance. And teaming up with him, Maria Kanellis making her way down to the ring. That is right, the duo of Maria Kanellis and Lio Rush. We had a few names for them, Doc. Maria Kanellis and Lio Rush, a.k.a. Team What the Fuck. Maria Kanellis and Lio Rush, a.k.a. Fucking sure, why not? Maria Kanellis and Lio Rush, a.k.a. Let's just get this over with. Maria Kanellis and Lio Rush, a.k.a. Stop the pain. Maria Kanellis and Lio Rush, a.k.a. I guess we're really doing this one. Maria Kanellis and Lio Rush, a.k.a. Well, they did get paid to be put in the tournament. Maria Kanellis and Lio Rush, a.k.a. The wheel giveth, the wheel taketh away. But now, here comes one of Bullet Club's many representations in this tournament. That is right, one half of the new TNA Tag Team Champions of the World. Rock Hard Juice Robinson making his way down to the ring. Juice is on the loose this evening. Juice Robinson with an oddball team here. And now, Zander number 5, your tag team partner. To make you bitter that he's still in the tournament and you're not. He hasn't had a match yet, has he? Same with you. Okay, I suppose, fair enough. I'm sure you and Lady Flamma will do just fine. We'll find out. So, Zander number 5, Juiced Up Wild versus, well, we gave them 1,000 names already, haven't we? Juice Robinson and Lio Rush starting it out. Here we go. It's coming in now. Big right hook takes down Lio Rush. Grabs a hold of him now. Juice Robinson with Lio Rush. Hold of him. Launches him across the ring. Into the corner now. Tag in comes Zander number 5. And Juice launching him at Lio Rush. Rush back to his feet here. That was a big shot here. Zander number 5 answering back, and Zander number 5. At his grand title match at long last this weekend, or earlier this week, at ALW. And Zander now tag is made back to Juice Robinson, and Juice kick to the midsection, knocking him back. Take down there. Juice Robinson, senton across the back of Lio Rush. Juice Robinson now picking Lio back up to his feet. Counted by Lio Rush now. Lio Rush counted there by Juice. And Juice Robinson knocking him down. Juice coming in here. Lio Rush ducking him. Lio Rush now for a big clothesline here. And Juice right hook connecting. Juice taking him off his feet again. This one's going quick here as Juice sending Lio back into the corner. Juiced Up Wild working together really well here. That they are. A couple of weirdos of the LS11 universe, I suppose. A couple weirdos on the same page, and magic happens. They say. 5 now. To a big bulldog there, taking down Lio. Back up to his feet now. Zander number 5. Connects, grabs Lio Rush. Throws him across the ring. Into the Wasp Splash. Juice now taking care of business with Maria Kanellis. And Scorpion Death War, unprettier. Down goes both competitors. Zander number 5 into the cover for the 1, 2, 3. Handled business in that one, did Juiced Up Wah. That they did. Business handled there. And it was as Juiced Up Wah. Moving on to the second round. We'll find out who they face when we spin the wheels again in a few weeks. That's right, we got to get through the entire first round still. And there are still... How many would it be at this point, Doc? Well, that was our 4th match, so there would still be 28 matches to go. At the end of the night, there will only be 24 left. So, do it. All right, we into our second half of round 1 matches for the night. That is right. It's the other 4 round 1 matches we got this evening. Is out first. We've got a former LAW Internet champion, Zack Parker, making his way to the ring. That's right, this duo, the wheel put together, we have dubbed ECZP or EZ3. Either one works, really. Yeah, we're going back and forth on that one a little bit. As Zack Parker finds himself teaming up tonight with Ring of Honor's EC3. That is right, the self-proclaimed Overman making his way to the ring. EC3 ready for action. EC3, last time we saw him, he came up short against Nathan Frazier, trying to win the Ring of Honor television title. So, out next, their opponents. People have been weirdly waiting for this one for a little while. The duo of Sharkboy and Big Snow. Who the fuck is Big Snow? Nobody really knows. Nobody really knows, but he is here. Big Snow and Sharkboy, Ice Shark, making their way down to the ring. Sharkboy is splitting his costume at the seams. Oh boy, let's just do this shit. Alright, here we go. Sharkboy and Zack Parker. Discus forearm from Zack Parker now coming in hot here. Zack Parker, no. Sharkboy's got a hold of him here, and Sharkboy, German suplex. Sharkboy's got Zack Parker down now, and Sharkboy. Big forearm, Zack Parker now grabbing a hold of him. Zack Parker puts him in the corner. Big clothesline there, taking him down now. Zack Parker kicking away. Sharkboy. Big right hook, goes for the super kick. Zack Parker with a right hook again now. Zack Parker picks back up now, and Sharkboy knocking him back again. Headbutt, shoves him back. Sharkboy with Zack Parker. Across the ring, into the corner now. Well, Cone was in the way on that one. Clothesline, though. Sharkboy now coming in. Forearm, Zack Parker. Trying to knock him back here. Zack Parker, the super kick into an enziguri. Sharkboy off his feet now, and Zack Parker. Cut there, taking him down here, and Zack Parker being picked back up to his feet here. Sharkboy has a hold of him now, and Sharkboy throws him into the corner. No! Zack Parker trying to keep him away from his tag partner. Big flying knee strike. Sharkboy goes down. Sharkboy goes down. Zack Parker puts him in the corner. Tag is made. In comes EC3. Midsection now. EC3 taking down Sharkboy. Into knee strike there. Taking him down. Boy swings back around now. Sharkboy with EC3 off the ropes into Spine Buster. Former WWE champ EC3. Taking down Sharkboy now in EC3. Super kick there. 3 now, kicks him in the head. Down goes Sharkboy. EC3 putting the boots to him now. Sharkboy. Caught with a backstabber by EC3. Now Carter goes for him again. EC3, double axe handle from Sharkboy. Sharkboy rolls through the neck breaker. Now, oh, here we go! Big Snow is in! Big Snow coming in like a house of fire. The people have wanted it. Snowomania is running wild. Big Snow knocking back EC3. Big right hook there, taking him down. Big Snow, here we go. Pounces EC3. Big Snow into a cover now on EC3. Saved by Zack Parker now. Big Snow, right hook to Zack Parker, grabs hold of him. Big Snow throws him back into the ring. Snow's got Zack Parker back to his feet now. Big Snow putting Zack Parker in the corner. Grabs EC3 and Big Snow in off the ropes. Uppercut to Zack Parker. Uppercut to EC3. Big Snow is standing on business right now. EC3 taking him down. Big Snow rolls back through. EC3 a right hook and EC3 going for 1%er. Big Snow knocks him back. Discus Snow's line. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Big Snow just pinned a former WWE champion. Big Snow making a hell of a debut here tonight. Big Snow has done it. Ice Shark moving on to the second round. What a win there for Ice Shark tonight. We've got plenty more here on Lethal Lottery up next. All right, up next, we have got the duo of Invincible Danger coming together. Out first, it's Tommy Invincible. Tommy Invincible is in the LS11 universe at last. The people have been waiting for Tommy Invincible. As Tommy Invincible makes his official, I believe his official debut here in LS11. I'd have to double check, but I don't believe we've seen him before. In all fairness to Doc, if we have seen Tommy Invincible before, are you aware of how many matches we do a week on this channel? This is his debut. Exactly, my point stands. So, Tommy Invincible, the invincible part of Invincible Danger. Let's get the danger out here, shall we? Here he comes. Former TNA Tag Team Champion. Former LAW Champion. Chris Danger making his way to the ring. Chris Danger making his way to the ring. Tommy Invincible and Chris Danger, an unlikely duo in their own right. But I think the duo they face is even more unlikely somehow. Yeah, I think I'd agree with you on that one, Doc. Chris Danger has made his way to the ring. Let's bring out their opponents first. From NXT, Myles, Borne. So, Myles Borne tonight teams up with none other than Shaq. Shaquille O'Neal. Last time we saw Shaq was just a few weeks ago at ARW Crisis on Infinite Squared Circles, where he battled alongside Pumped Extermination, only to come up short against the big bad bosses. Now Shaq. Nemo was something completely different tonight. So let's do this. It's the duo of Invincible Danger versus Born to Dunk. Tommy Invincible and Myles Borne starting us out. Here we go. Borne going straight into Thez press on Tommy Invincible. Down there now. Tommy Invincible goes down. Goes for the clothesline. Tommy Invincible. Uppercut there. Takes down Myles. Myles Borne going for a clothesline. Invincible coming in hot now. Tommy Invincible now. Pulls him in. Clothesline across the back of Myles Borne. Borne going down here. Tommy Invincible. Grabbed around the waist. Jumping neck breaker from Myles. Pulling to a clothesline now. Taking him down. Myles Borne going down here. Tommy Invincible. Relax handle. Myles Borne. Right hooks. Rolls threat. Right back through. Into. Going for DDT. Counted on Tommy. Tommy Invincible now. Grabs Myles Borne. German suplex. Taking him down. Now, Tommy Invincible picking Myles Borne back up. Myles Borne thrown into the corner. A big forearm strike there. Knocking down Myles Borne. Tommy Invincible with kick to the head. Now a kick to the midsection. Tommy Invincible. Now Myles here, dropping him down. Myles Borne. Knocked back here, and Tommy Invincible. Corner goes Myles. Tag made. Chris Danger is in, and Chris Danger. Punch to the midsection of Myles Borne. Into a drop kick into the back. And follows through with a neck breaker. Myles Borne is down here as Chris Danger kicks him down. Danger putting the boots to Myles Borne though, but Myles Borne answering back now, knocking back Chris Danger again. Borne taking him down. Thez press again, coming in hot. Borne has got him now, grabs him, slamming Danger down by the back of the head. Myles Borne, big jab there. Turns around to try and take out Invincible. Chris Danger knocking him back now, and Chris Danger right back into the corner, but Tommy Invincible. Oh, and Chris Danger. Chris Danger and Tommy Invincible. Miscommunication there. The corner now. That opens Borne up to tag in Shaquille O'Neal. Oh, good God. Shaq's gonna fly. Shaq flying in with that shoulder block on Chris Danger now. Into a big clothesline. Now Shaq getting Chris Danger back to his feet here. Shaq. Clothesline now, knocking him down. Shaquille O'Neal. Stops the head of Danger. Back to his feet though, and Chris Danger, right hook. Oh, and Shaq just standing back up to his full height. Chris Danger now. Chris Danger goes for the super kick. Shaq has a hold of him, and Shaq, the Diesel, lifts him up with jackknife. Shaq knife, get it right. 1, 2, saved by Tommy Invincible. Shaq, wait a minute. Oh boy! Clobbering Tommy Invincible. Shaq just leveling him. Grabs a hold of Chris Danger now, and Shaq wrap this up nice, quick, and easy. Shaquille O'Neal grabs both men, and double choke slam. That's gonna do it. Shaq and Myles, Borne handling business. Tommy, Invincible, and Chris Danger made one major flaw. Accidentally having that back and forth in the corner right around here. When Shaq got put in the corner, or when Myles Borne got put in the corner, rather, and Danger and Invincible hit one another, and so Shaq quickly capitalized by grabbing both men around the throat, and the 7-footer sent both of them sky high with a double choke slam, and Shaquille O'Neal and Myles Borne picking up the win. We got 2 matches left in round 1 tonight, or at least this quarter of round 1. That is right, Shaq and Myles Borne with the win. Into our second to last matchup of the evening. All right, it is our second to last matchup of the night here for Lethal Lottery. As here comes Melo to the ring. Melo ready for action. It's a purely mixed tag style match as well. Yeah, but you'll still see anyone get in the ring with anyone for this one. As here comes her tag team partner here in golden. What was it called? Oh, right. It was Tayxiom. Or Tayxiom. Tayxiom. There you go. Tayxiom of Axiom and Melo uniting here tonight. They knocked off the duo of Santos Escobar and Fallon Henley in the first qualifying matches a few weeks ago. And now tonight, they take on another team that had to qualify. I believe, looking at the lineup from tonight, this is the first time that 2 teams facing off had to both qualify. I believe so, yes. As here comes WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella making her way down to the ring. So, Nikki Bella tonight teaming up with a member of the fucking system. Eddie Edwards is here. Eddie Edwards is here. So, Eddie Edwards and Nikki Bella. Fearless knees or we're sorry, Nikki. Goes about hand in hand, doesn't it? Nikki Bella and Melo starting us out. The Edwards getting in the ring for some godforsaken reason. Melo, discus forearm now, knocking down the Hall of Famer. Running in, Nikki, spine buster, taking her down. Bella now getting Melo back up to her feet now. Nikki Bella taking her down here. Nikki. Oh, Melo sweeping out the leg. Nikki Bella staying on her now. Nikki Bella grabs onto her. Low swung around now. Nikki is tie up and dropping her down. Back body drop there. Nikki going for the clothesline. Ty out of the way. Ty Melo. Swinging Nikki around into the corner here. Big clothesline. Of the ropes. Ty Melo. No. Nikki Bella out of the way. Nikki Bella with the takedown. Ty now has Nikki across the ring into the corner. No! The big spear takedown there. Has Ty Melo now. Nikki Bella. And Ty across the ring into the corner. Tag made. Eddie Edwards is in. Now Eddie and Nikki with double super kick taking down Ty. Here comes Axiom. Now Axiom, the breakout star of Season 6. The former Intercontinental Champion. The former North American Champion. Coming in like a house of fire. Axiom now throwing Eddie Edwards into the corner. Big kick there, taking him down. Axiom. Leg drop. Eddie out of the way now. And Eddie never could have been Edwards. With a big suplex there. Kick there. Eddie with the right hook. Grabs onto him. Jawbreaker there from Axiom now. And Axiom. Springboard. Hits him with a corkscrew headbutt. Works now. Hits him with a sling blade. Eddie dropping the elbows now. Eddie Edwards with a kick in the head. Elbow. Axiom. Forearm strike now. Standing shooting star. No. Eddie gets the knees up. Now Axiom. What a stomp! Axiom getting caught with that stomp there, but Eddie throws him across the ring now, and Eddie tagging in Nikki. Bella into the mix now. Nikki Bella with a double takedown. He now coming after Axiom. Jumping neck breaker, taking him down. Elbow drop. Bella. Whoa. Ty Melo. Axiom now grabs Nikki Bella into Spanish Fly. Axiom covering the Hall of Famer here. Axiom one. No. Nikki kicks out. Now Axiom tags in Ty Melo. And Ty Melo coming up to the top rope now. Ty Melo goes for the knee strike. Nikki Bella hit with a knee of her own from Ty. Ty Melo's got Nikki Bella down now. Ty goes for the kick, and wait a minute, Nikki had Eddie take that top turnbuckle pad off. Ty Melo going to the turnbuckle, and Eddie Edwards helping out. Nikki Bella now with Ty Melo. Fearless forearm. Into the cover now. 1, 2. Saved by Axiom. Now Nikki Bella having a chair. There is the fearless one. Fearless Nikki. Down the chair now. And wait a minute. Eddie Edwards getting into an argument with John Cone here. Nikki, wait a minute. Nikki. Chair to the back of the head of Ty Melo. And how the hell did Cone not see that? As Nikki into Rack Attack. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Eddie Edwards and Nikki Bella, fearless knees, moving on to the second round. Shocking win there. I don't think anyone expected Eddie Edwards to make it as far as he has so far. So, Axiom eliminated. Ty Melo not quite as shockingly eliminated. Eddie Edwards and Nikki Bella, though, however, shockingly moving on to round 2. But folks, the main event you've all been waiting for is coming up next. Yeah, damn right it is. All right, let's do this. There he is. Grado makes his way to the ring. It's going down. Grado in the house. And Grado, if you didn't think the entrances could get any better. Free fucking woo, baby. Free fucking woo. There he is, the last outlaw. Jeff Jarrett making his way to the ring. Jeff Jarrett in the house. One of the founders of TNA Wrestling. Former TNA Digital Media Champion here in the LS11 universe as well. Double J, Jeff Jarrett. Teaming up with Grado. Now the moment you've all been waiting for. There's Carnold, and there she is, at long last, Lodestar Luminous. Lodestar Luminous and Carnold Zandzenegger, Pump, Rock, Extermination. They're finally here. Carnold and Lodestar teaming up at last. Without any further ado, Grado and Carnold starting it out. Here we go. Whoa, Carnold with a enziguri out of the gate. Well, Carnold said that he'd been doing some training with a pretty damn phenomenal coach the last few weeks since we've seen him really have big matches here in LS11 Universe. And we are kind of seeing that right now as Carnold sending Grado off the ropes. German suplex into a cover now. Carnold one. Kick out from Grado. Grado, though, a right hook connecting here. Knocking back Carnold. With Grado, Carnold, and Jeff Jarrett teamed up against the Aaron Stevens family at All In a few months ago back in Texas. Carnold went diving at Grado, and Grado pouncing on Carnold. Now Carnold, wait a minute. Carnold and Grado into the ropes. Grado goes for a kick. Carnold knocking him back here, and Carnold Kick connecting again. Grado ducks under him here, and Grado going up to the top rope. Carnold. Right hook, Grado out of the way now, and Grado. No! Sidestepping Carnold again. Tag is made. In comes Jeff Jarrett. Lodestar wanting in. Carnold rolling out of the way, though. Carnold. Jeff Jarrett wrenching the arm up behind him now, and Carnold dropping Jeff Jarrett on the back of his arm now, and Carnold running the ropes here. Carnold dropping that knee on Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett sweeping out the leg of Carnold now. Carnold. Gary again, taking down Double J. Jarrett. Hold on a minute. Carnold clears the top rope and dives onto him. Carnold coming in, goes for it again. Jarrett jumping over him. Now Jeff Jarrett sends Carnold into the ring barricade. Double J now with Carnold back into the ring here. Jeff Jarrett coming back into the ring now, has Carnold. Carnold out of the way. Carnold into. Whoa! What a springboard Superman punch! Saved by Grado. Jeff Jarrett chop block to Carnold. Grado and Jarrett trying to isolate Carnold right now to keep Lodestar out of this one. German though from Carnold. Taking down Double J. Jeff Jarrett now grabs onto Carnold. Throws him across the ring into the corner. Tag is made. Grado is in. And now Jarrett and Grado at the ropes. Carnold caught with a shoulder block. Grado drops the elbow on him now. Carnold goes down. Grado to the headbutt. Carnold into an enziguri attempt. So now grabs onto him here. And Grado suplexing Carnold. But now looks like every time he's going for his spear. Grado with the cutter. Grado hits the cutter. Lodestar making the save. Carnold back to his feet again. Everyone just has a counter to the spear right now. Carnold getting out of the way though, and Carnold goes into the corner. Whoa! What a forearm! Carnold staying on top of Grado here. And Carnold now gets Grado back to his feet. Carnold has Grado up and into a neck breaker. Here we go. Lodestar Luminous in the matchup. The people have been waiting, and finally, Lodi is here. Lodestar Luminous, known best for her work in the League of Nations, as Grado takes her down. And Grado and Double J now with Lodestar in the corner. Tag is made. And Grado and Jarrett now with Lodestar off the ropes. Double hip toss there. Lodestar, though, back to her feet. Big right hook taking down Double J. Lodestar now swings back through now, and Lodestar Luminous. Big right hook to Double J. Jeff Jarrett getting him back up to his feet. Lodestar into DDT on Jeff Jarrett. Hooks the leg now. Lodestar. No kick out from Jarrett. Lodestar now goes for the clothesline. Hit with a German from Jarrett. Goes for the leg drop now, and Lodestar grabs onto Double J. Puts him in the corner now, and Carnold taking down Jarrett. Carnold and Lodestar working together there. Lodestar rolling Jarrett into the corner now. Tag is made. Carnold is in, and what are they thinking here? Oh my God. Lodestar slamming down Jarrett, holding him in place. Carnold, coast to coast. Were you aware that he could do that? I cannot say I was. Carnold, the hesitation dropkick though, accidentally hitting Lodestar. Jeff Jarrett taking down Carnold with the leg sweep. Lodestar is in trouble. Carnold's down. Jeff Jarrett, 1, 2, no. Kick out from Carnold. Jarrett, no. Carnold goes him up. Carnold with the fake out. Into a cover now on Double J. 1, 2. It's saved by Grado. Jarrett now from behind Carnold. Jarrett knocking him back. No. Carnold with the right hook. Goes for a knee strike. Jeff Jarrett. Right hook taking down the Exterminator. Carnold's down here. Jeff Jarrett. No. Carnold clothesline there, taking him down. Carnold coming off the ropes. Big knee strike there, takes down Jeff Jarrett. Carnold's got Jarrett back up to his feet though, and Carnold with Double J. Goes him across the ring into the corner. Tag is made. Lodestar Luminous back in, and Punk Rock Extermination looking for double elbows. Lodestar standing on business right now. Dropping Double J with the knees. Lodestar now getting Jarrett back up to his feet. Kick to the midsection of the ropes. Lodestar, big drop kick to the head. The splash. Jeff Jarrett out of the way now. And Jeff Jarrett, big drop kick there to Lodestar. Lodestar Luminous goes down. Jeff Jarrett. Her back up to her feet. Throws her across the ring. Saved by Grado now. And Jarrett and Grado. Grado's going to look to fly. Grado with a flying shoulder. Down goes Lodestar. Lodestar out of the way. Right hook connecting to Grado. Lodestar has got Grado now. Stomping on the leg here, and Lodestar. And on him now is Lodestar. Now Lodestar. Play here into Bulldog. Now Grado stalking Lodestar, telling him to get back to her feet here. Lodestar Luminous hit with the big boot. Grado into a cover now. Lodestar, 1, 2, saved by Carnold. Grado into the boot on Carnold now. Now Grado picking up Lodi, getting her back to her feet. Grado's got Lodestar down. Carnold and Lodestar are both in trouble. 2, Lodestar kicked out. Out of the way now. Into a big drop kick on Grado. On Luminous now. Grado. Oh! Lodestar! Rude Awakening! Rude Awakening! Saved by Double J. Star going for another big drop kick there. Grado answering back against her. Lodestar goes for the kick. Grado kicked in the head there. Star knocking the big man back here, and Lodestar. What a matchup these 4 competitors are going through right now, just for the first round of Lethal Lottery. To the corner, tag made to Carnold. Lodestar and Carnold. Here we go into Heart Attack. So we're coming now on Grado. 1, 2, no. And now Grado tagging Double J. Jeff Jarrett, right hook to Carnold. Jeff Jarrett now has the Exterminator. Goes him over the top rope now, and Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett, wait a minute. Guitar in hand. Getting into it with the referee now. Jeff Jarrett. Whoa, Carnold. Whoa, Carnold! Carnold! Oh my God! Jarrett! The stroke! Not like this! Saved by Lodestar! Jeff Jarrett smashed the guitar off Carnold's back and hit him with the stroke. And now Double J grabbing a hold of Lodestar. Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett dropping Lodestar now. Now Carnold, wait a minute, Carnold. No, hitting Double J. Carnold rolls him through. What a super kick to Jeff Jarrett. Drop kicks Grado now, does Carnold. Jeff Jarrett now. No, Carnold knocking it back, and Carnold. What a spear to Jeff Jarrett. Into a cover. 1, 2, no! What the hell is it gonna take for any of these four to lose tonight? Oh my God! Talk about slap nuts. No, Carnold. With Jarrett in the corner now. Jarrett answers back though. Of Jarrett putting Carnold in the corner. Tag is made. Grado is in. And Grado and Jarrett, here we go. Flying shoulder there to Carnold. Grado dropping the elbow on Carnold. The Exterminator is down. Grado. Oh, Carnold sends Grado into the corner. A punk rock extermination. Carnold and Lodestar now on the ropes. Double elbows to Grado. Lodestar now moonsaults with the knees to Grado. Lodestar runs in. Grado sending a sky high. Lodestar now. No, Grado has a hold of it here, and Grado suplex to Lodestar. Grado now grabs a hold of it. Grado throwing Lodestar into the corner. Now Jeff Jarrett and Grado. Double hip toss. Taking Lodestar down. Lodestar now. Swung around by Jeff Jarrett, who hits it with the stroke. Carnold! With the guitar into the back of Jeff Jarrett. 3 competitors down now. The referee doesn't seem to care about the fact there's 2 broken guitars in the ring. Carnold wiping out Grado. And Carnold shooting star to Grado. And Carnold, wait a minute. Telling Grado to get up as Lodestar. Carnold with a cut out of Grado. And Lodestar Luminous now with Jeff Jarrett. Lodestar looking to fly. Crossbody to Jarrett. And Lodestar Luminous now with Jeff Jarrett. Good night kiss. Tag is made to Carnold. And now the Exterminator. He doesn't do this one often. But for tonight only, SSP. 1, 2, 3. Carnold and Lodestar. They pull it out. Carnold and Lodestar knocking off Jeff Jarrett and Grado. What a matchup to close out tonight. And Carnold and Lodestar are moving to the second round. That's going to do it for Lethal Lottery Night. We'll see you all for Fall Brawl and Ring of Honor tomorrow. Until next time, everybody, I've been the Doctor, I've been Zander 3, and that was Universe. Special thanks to $10 above Patreon backers JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willits, and Jeremy Burt. Patreon is the best way to support me directly, and joining you get LS11 member Nitro, Let's Play content, early access to Sanctuary videos, and more.